Hey everybody, we're getting ready to do some supper. So I have got, let me see if I can get it in the video here. Some red potatoes. Brooke is here, Katie's here. We are going to do some seafood boil. Some people call it Frogmore stew. Some people call it low country boil. Some people call it seafood boil. So you want to start out with some potatoes. I already got the water boiling over here. Our straw potatoes, we're just going to throw them in. I'm just cutting them in half, and then we're going to get them all in here and let the potatoes cook first. This is like a one-pot meal. Then we're going to keep adding to it till we get everything in there. First thing is we're going to cook these potatoes. The recipe's in my cookbook, so I'm going to look in there and see how long we're supposed to cook them. Then I'll let y'all know. All right, we're going to cook our potatoes 15 minutes once they start boiling. While they're boiling, we are going to cut up some kielbasa. That goes in next. I cut up one. We're going to actually add two because we got a lot of people eating tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and just slice this up. And once the potatoes have cooked 15 minutes, and also we put some Old Bay seasoning in the pot with the potatoes. And you can put as much of that in as you want. And then once it actually comes out, sometimes we add more. So we're going to get all this cut up, and we're going to add this to our potatoes as soon as the potatoes get done. And then I'll come back on. All right, our potatoes are done, so I'm going to add the kielbasa right in the same pot. And we're going to bring that back to a boil and boil that for 5 minutes, and then we're going to get the corn ready to add. All right, next we're going to put little frozen ears of corn into our pot. Bring it back to a boil again and boil this about 5 minutes. And because we're cooking such big quantities tonight, we're going to put the shrimp. The shrimp goes last. We're going to put that in a separate pot and cook that. All right, we'll put the rest of this in the freezer for later. All right, we're going to cook the corn about 5 minutes once it comes to boiling. And then we would normally add the shrimp to the same pot, but because the pots aren't that big and we're making a lot, we are going to do it in a second pot. So I got a second pot over here with water and Old Bay seasoning, and we're going to drop the shrimp in there, and you just cook the shrimp about 2-3 minutes. Doesn't take long on them. So once the corn gets done, we'll add that. And the recipe is in my first cookbook called Low Country Boil, and it tells you exactly how you do this. And then we're going to scoop it all out into these 2 big dishes here. And then we're going to add more of the Old Bay seasoning to it if you want to. And we got hush puppies over there in the air fryer going, so we're going to eat hush puppies with our seafood boil tonight. So it won't be much longer. We'll start scooping it out. All right, I got all the shrimp ready to go into the pot. We're going to put that in. Just as soon as that pot starts to boil, I'll add the shrimp. All right, it's boiling, so we're going to go ahead and add all this shrimp to this pot right there. I'm just going to stir it up with my big spider strainer right here, and then we'll be able to dip it out. It doesn't take long. All right, most of it's already done. I'm going to start dipping it out of this pot here and putting it in here. glasses up. All right, this is everything except the shrimp. And like I said, we can put more seasoning on it if you want. And let me get the shrimp over here. All right, and we're just going to take and dump the shrimp right into the second one here. Normally you'd put it all together, but because there's so much, we got a crowd eating tonight. All right, now we always take and put extra, especially on the shrimp. And stir this up around there. All right, now we got our hush puppies and Caesar salads. So that's what we're having tonight. Talk to y'all later.